Alright, good afternoon sa inyong lahat. Welcome again sa ating live streaming activity. Ang activity natin hapong ito ay magkakaroon tayo ng self-evaluation dito sa subject na personal identification. This is in relation to our topic sa isinagawa nating discussion sa vlog 66. Ayan. So that is reads characteristics. Sa vlog 66, kung hindi nyo pa ito napapanood, ilalagay na lang natin sa description box below yung link ng video na yan. Alright? So para sa ating mga early birds, press hello as our early bonus sa ating isasagawang self-evaluation sa hapong ito. Press hello. Ayan. So Michael Balauro, Vicente Amboyat, okay? So, masyado silang maaga ngayon. Meron din tayong nakikitang mga visitors at yun din sa mga higher level. Alright, so in a few minutes, we are going to start our self-evaluation. So, would you mind to prepare your writing materials? Okay. Pencil or ball pen. Then after that, you will going to get a picture of your quiz paper, then send sa link that will be provided soon to you. Yan, Eunice Kiba is also log in. Yan. So si Jervin Bitana, Sir hello, sabi ni Mr. Kappa. Ayan. So si Darrell Lapis, alright, meron tayong nakita kaninang first year. Okay. Hindi ko nakuha yung kanyang pangalan. Sydney. Ayan, si Sydney Gandesa pala. Ayan, first year criminology students. Nakalagin na rin si Miss Benos Tembresa. Ayan. John Roy Ton. Right? So yung handbook mo Ton, ready na. Nandito sa ating office. Daanan mo na lamang if you will have the time. Si Ola Marian, nakalagin din sa first year criminology students. Okay? Alright, so let us start. So I repeat, this quiz is in relation to our discussion in blog number 66. Okay? So if I were you, if you have not yet able to watch this video, before you submit your answer, please watch first the video so that you can be sure that you will get a high score in this self-evaluation. All right, so let's start. So we have 10 questions. Okay, identification. Do not erase, and wrong spelling is wrong. Listen carefully. I will only going to repeat the question once. Okay, number 1. What is the identifying details of our fingerprint? What is the identifying detail of our fingerprint? That is question number 1. Identifying detail of our fingerprint. Question number 2. How many similarities of reads characteristics before we are going to consider that they are one and the same? So how many similarities when it comes to reads characteristics between the question fingerprint and the fingerprint coming from the suspect before we can conclude that they are one and the same? So how many similarities is required? Okay, that is question number 2. Next is question number 3. What do you call the two ridges running side by side, then suddenly separated? I repeat, what do you call the two ridges running side by side, then suddenly separated? That is question number 3. Okay, kung masyado tayong mabilis, you can go back mamaya after this para makuha nyo maigi yung mga katanungan. Question number 4. What do you call the ridge characteristics which compose of two ridges then suddenly meet to form angular end? I repeat, what do you call the two ridges meet together to form an angular end? Okay? Two ridges meeting together to form an angular end. That is question number 4. Okay? Angular end. Two ridges yan. Question number 5. This is a single ridge that divides into two. Sometimes we call it as a fork. Ayan. Single ridge that divides into two, and sometimes we call it as a fork. Okay? Fork ang ibang katawagan dito sa ridge characteristic na ito. So what is this? Okay, para sa mga early birds kanina, do not mention kung ano yung ating magic word for that. Okay? May magic word tayo kanina eh. Kung hindi niyo nakuha yon, sayang. Okay? Mamaya ulit yung susunod na magic word natin. Number 6. What ridge characteristic is usually a single ridge then separated and suddenly meet again to form a single ridge? Okay, I repeat. What do you call a single ridge then suddenly separated or it divided into two, then all of the sudden they meet again to form a single ridge? Single ridge once more. Okay? Single ridge suddenly divided into two, then after that they meet again to form again a single ridge. Anong tawag natin to? Next is question number 7. What do you call the short ridge on top of the recurving ridge? Anong tawag natin sa small ridge sa itaas ng recurving ridge? Okay? Sa recurving ridge, kung minsan may makikita kayong maliit na ridge sa tuktok nito, anong tawag natin dito sa ridge na ito? Question number 8. What is referring to the area encircled or enclosed by a type lines? Okay? What do you call the area enclosed by a type lines? Enclosed by a type lines. Finish? Alright, number 9 in 10, it can be interchanged. 9 in 10, it can be interchanged. What are the focal point of our fingerprint pattern? Okay? What are the focal point of our fingerprint pattern? Yeah. So what are the focal point of our fingerprint pattern? Alright. So natapos na natin ang ating 10 katanungan. Okay, take your time to answer these questions. I will give you up to 10 o'clock tonight to answer the 10 questions given to you. Yung link to submit your answer will be given to you later on dito sa ating description box. Sa ngayon, wala pa, hindi pa natin na ilalagay. Okay, so bago tayo magtapos, ang magic word natin for today is fingerprint. Ayan, fingerprint. Magic word natin for today is fingerprint. Okay, so nag-press na ng fingerprint si Ambuyat, si Malayan, si Talaman. Oh, nandito si Talaman bago umabol. Okay, bagong login si Vasquez, alright. Si Eunice, kita na rin natin. Si LMA Bautista, isang first year yata si LMA eh. Si Alonso, okay. Alonso, nandito rin si Gumana. Alright, so press fingerprint before we end our streaming and get ready to answer all these questions. Okay. Panoorin nyo muna yung vlog 66 para masagutan nyo maigit ang ating mga katanungan ngayon. Okay, so hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat. See you again next meeting. Happy weekend sa inyong lahat.